Yo, Mike selling fake packages from Elite Deletions, a company that don't even exist. And a whole lot of fake stuff going on. Now we gonna talk loud.
You better watch out. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Lagaya Lowe. Back on July 2nd of 2021, I purchased a Lambo package that was on a special Lambo package, the 45-day credit repair package or whatever it is. Um, I called this gentleman named Devon, and in that time, Devon pretty much explained to me what they were going to do was that it was going to be a 45-day credit repair, and it was going to cost 2,000 because it was on a special. But then I also had to pay $199 for an additional uh, elite deletion service too as well. So I spent a total of $2,199. A friend of mine had told me, like, girl, that thing is a scam. You need to go ahead and cancel that. So I tried to go and I called my Navy Federal, my financial institution, to try to keep the charge from happening. And then I also wrote to the credit game and said, hey, I cancel these services. Well, they sent back no response to the fact that I said I was canceling services. As a matter of fact, I think the email said something along the lines of, you need to contact the credit game. When I initially reached back out to cancel, they didn't cancel it. So I turned around and emailed them back and said, well, since you're not canceling my services like I requested, I at least expect the services. Well, in the email response that I got back from them, they turn around and say, well, you canceled your services back on this day, so we didn't do it. We had already started the process. I said, how could you have started the process when you never started? That doesn't make any sense in there. So they said, well, we got to talk to I forget what the email said. It said something like they had to talk to the credit game and had to talk to the management. But long story short, they sent back an email and said, okay, well, we'll go ahead and start your services back up. Now, this was in, I want to say, the first week of August, because I'm literally trying to do the due diligence. Well, since I paid for this service, let me see if it's going to work. Let me let y'all do your work. You said 45 days. And literally 45 days came and went in that point because they said they were going to, I would get updates and it just keep monitoring my credit report. The person that called me back with Elite Deletions was named Jane. Jane talked to me, which that whole conversation itself was kind of very professional because she was talking to other people in the background about some other stuff. And she literally put me on hold while she was supposed to be talking to me. It felt like I was talking to somebody's mama because I started having questions and trying to understand what was going on. Elite Deletions is associated with Jane, who is Mike's mother. And so at this point now, it's all full circle for me. I'm understanding what's going on. This is a family business of taking money from people and making it seem like you're a separate entity. But no, you're not. Your mother is Elite Deletions, and Elite Deletions is part of Credit Game. I've started to really understand. No, you really are. This is it's a whole team of people to me trying to scam people out of money under the pretense that you're helping them with credit, but you're not. And then you're trying to wash over the fact that you try to get people to sign things really fast before you can help them. Like, oh yeah, we got to get started. You got to sign this stuff really fast. No, that's not the case. You know what you're doing. You're not giving people a chance to understand what they're getting. So you're literally trying to make people sign up for something and say, or you're telling them, you're advertising like you're gonna do credit repair, but then you're trying to tell people, oh, on paper, no, you signed up for educational service. That was obviously what was advertised. I clearly would not. I don't need to be educated. If I'm gonna go get educated, I'm going to a higher level, a higher institution of learning to be educated on things. Like there's no credibility. You're not certified. You're not accredited. What kind of education are you offering? And you're trying to tell me that's what I paid for. No, no, sir. That's not how that works. You're advertising as credit repair, but then you're trying to say that just education that you're giving me. No, Mike, the jig is up. There's plenty of us. You can sit here and try to sugarcoat and say that people know what they were getting into. No, sir, they did not. They signed up for a service that you clearly weren't going to provide. You were going to tell them they were getting one thing, and then you were going to do another and deceive people. You're making money off of deceiving people. There's enough of us out here, and it's not going to stop. We're coming together. All of these consumers, all of these so-called people that you're trying to help. No, we're coming for you. It's over. You're not going to keep making money off of the backs of hardworking people that are trying. They're literally coming to you for guidance, and you use that and you manipulated us out of money. I paid you money for services not received. What you advertised, what you told me I was going to get is not what I was getting. And what you tried to try to claim is put in paper. No, you know what you know. No, that's not it. You know exactly what you were doing, and I want my money back. You've responded. I saw your response on the Better Business Bureau, and that's bogus. But I want my money back. And the videos are not going to stop until I get my money back.
I'm coming with my army against Mike Rando. Rip down your YouTube channel, cause I said so. I'm the Credit Crusader, and I don't play. Expose your behind, I don't care what you say.